Hello my lovelies and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Mary and I give you an extra warm welcome. I would love it if you grabbed a snack, stayed for a while, and click the subscribe button. I would love to have you. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate you more than you know. So as you can tell by the title of the video, it is my review of the new Makeup by Mario foundation. This is the... Okay, I'll give you the deets here in a minute. Let's get started with this video. Okay, my lovelies. So here is the outer box, and it does have a little window where you can see the shade. I purchased 11N. I did do the shade finder on the Sephora website and it picked 10C for me, but I felt like 11 neutral is a better match. Although I have seen some reviews and apparently the neutrals are running yellow, so we shall see. So this is the Makeup by Mario Surreal Skin Liquid Foundation. It retails for $42. It has a 12-month shelf life and it was made in the USA. It says here, I'm on the Sephora website, natural finish, it's hydrating, medium coverage, a breathable luminous foundation that effortlessly builds and blends to illuminate the complexion with customizable long wearing coverage. Okay, so some of the highlighted ingredients are grapeseed oil and vegetal squalene. It provides restoring the moisturizing benefits, perfecting powders. It works with skin's natural texture for a smooth and enhanced finish. So apparently it has this moisture grip technology that's been trademarked, apparently. All right, so let's get this bottle out of the box. Here is what the bottle itself looks like. It is glass, and I'll post a little clip here. This has some sort of shimmer. If you have seen the Charlotte Tilbury, her new concealer in person, like the sparkles that you see in that, that's what I see. So it's similar to that. If you don't think you're going to like that, or if you didn't like the concealer from Charlotte Tilbury, then I don't know if you're going to like this, because that gives me the impression that it's going to be a pretty luminous foundation. I do think the packaging is pretty, but I feel that I kind of wish it was maybe like a foggy matte instead of like the glossy. That's just me, my personal opinion. Okay, I did shake it just in case any of that sparkle settled anywhere, and I'm going to add some to my finger here. You already know how I like to apply this. So there is the consistency. It's not super runny, or else it would have already ran down my finger. Let me go ahead and swatch a tiny bit on the back of my hand. It might just be either a good match or a tiny bit too light. I did watch Makeup by Mario's little video where he demoed it on one of his models, and he did say that this should not oxidize at all. So let's start with this side. I did prime my face. I know some makeup reviewers do no primer and then primer, but I would never wear a foundation without primer, and that is one of the reasons why I don't do foundation like reviews without a primer, because I would never use it that way, and the purpose is for me to use it the way I would use it to see if I like it or not, you know? Okay, so let's apply some of this. Oh man, this might be a tiny bit light. We'll see. Okay, I'm going to start off with a brush. This is the BK Beauty 106. Okay, and it's spreading very nicely, very easily. I think this shade is a tiny bit, like just a pinch too light. I actually was going to go for, I think, one more or two more up, but it's okay because it is winter and I think we'll be able to make this work. Let me add a tiny bit more, just whatever is left over on my finger. Yeah, I think this shade is like a pinch, and I do mean a pinch light, but still workable. But if you ask me, so I have foundation on this side and none on this side. It looks pretty skin-like, doesn't it? Okay, so this is the side with foundation and this is the side without foundation. I did forget to tell you what primers I used. I used the new e.l.f. Gripping Primer, the one with the niacinamide for the perimeters on my face. And then I went into Myrick's for my T-zone since it has that glitter. I don't even know what you want to call it. Shimmer, whatever, like micro shimmer. It's glowy. You can tell it's going to be a glowy product. I decided to use a mattifying primer for my T-zone, and the Myrick's does a pretty good job. So we'll see how it performs with this one. Okay, so now for this side, we're going to do the sponge. I'm going to apply about the same amount, and it's not a full pump. I would say it's like half a pump. But so far, I'm enjoying it. It looks nice. It looks literally like my skin. Don't you agree? Okay, I'm going to jump into my Wet n Wild sponge. Okay, so right off the bat, you get more coverage with a brush. I don't see the glimmer. I mean, you can see that it's a luminous foundation, but I don't see like these shimmer particles that you could see in that video clip that I put in earlier. Like you could see it definitely has it, but on the skin, you cannot see it. Yeah, so for sure, sponge, it's going to absorb some of the product. So keep that in mind. Okay, so here is what the base is looking like after applying it, and I think it's been about a minute, maybe a minute and a half. And as far as application goes, I cannot tell too much of a difference between the brush side and the sponge side, other than I did have to go in with the rest of that pump for this side because the sponge did absorb some of the product. But on my skin, I cannot tell the difference between the brush side and the sponge side as far as application goes. I don't see a difference. I think right now, first impressions, it looks really pretty. It feels very lightweight. It was very easy to blend right into my skin. It honestly looks like I have nothing on, I feel like. But this is supposed to be a medium coverage foundation. I could see you building this up, but I don't know how much more. Because when I did go back in with the rest of that pump on this side, like I don't feel like it built up too much more. But this, I'm going to stop here because this is how I like my foundation to look. Natural, like my skin. Okay, so let me go ahead and put on the rest of my face and I'll be back so we can see everything nice and done. Alright, my lovelies, as you saw, I went into some cream products and now we are going to powder this foundation. If you've been here for a while, you already know that I powder everything. I need to. It's a personal preference. You don't have to, but I'm going to wear this foundation the way that I would wear any other foundation, and that's just how I like to do my foundation reviews, you know? Okay, so we're going to jump into this RCMA Makeup Premier Pressed Powder in Amber. and I really enjoy this powder. It is such a good one. It's in my rotation for when I'm filming this video. Okay, this is the BK Beauty 104. And I feel like so far this foundation is looking really nice. Definitely looking like my skin. It's been sitting for about 7, maybe 10 minutes on my skin. I didn't notice any change as far as the texture or complexion. I mean, so far so good. I don't have issues with my skin. Not acne prone, sensitive or anything. So it's very rare when base products don't work out for me. I feel like I'm pretty lucky in that department, and a lot of different base products work for me. Now the wear test for sure is going to be the tell-all, especially with that shimmer in this foundation. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little worried about my T-zone. Okay, so let me finish off the rest of my face and I'll be back. All right, my lovelies, I am back, and here is what the complexion is looking like. I finished applying this at around 11:30, just kidding, 12:30, and it is 1:01 in the afternoon right now. I am so far really liking the way that it looks. I feel like it looks very skin-like and like I have minimal product on my face. I don't feel like it looks cakey or makeup-y or anything like that at all. For those of you who are new here, or if you're just here for the Makeup by Mario review, I always put down my skin information in the description box, but I mentioned earlier that I typically don't have too many issues. My T-zone is what my major concern usually is, and what I look forward to seeing, and what I test out the most in all of the complexion products that I use. So the fact that this Makeup by Mario is a little bit luminous, and you see that sparkle in there, I'm a little worried for my T-zone, I'm not going to lie. Okay, so since I use natural lighting for my filming, more than likely the check-in that you're going to see is going to be in not great lighting, and more than likely on my phone. FYI, for warning you so that you're not surprised when you see that, just so I can actually do a check-in. I did not pull out any of my other Makeup by Mario products because I do have a good amount. I do want to do a full face and like an overbrand review of Makeup by Mario, and I'll definitely include this in there and kind of give an update on what I think about this foundation, because it is $42. That's on the pricier side for foundations, and I don't want you to waste your money. But I am right off the bat going to let you know that if you have oily skin, I'm not sure how you're going to like this. Although I have seen a couple of reviews of people who have oily skin and they do enjoy it. But just FYI, forewarning you ahead of time, maybe priming and preparing your skin before going in with this foundation is key if you have oily skin. Okay, but yeah, I'm going to go ahead and hand you over to Mary with a check-in. And yeah, all right. All right, my lovelies, this is like the third time I've tried to film this. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I finished applying this Makeup by Mario foundation around 12:30. I'm sick with a cold, by the way. All of my kids are, we're all sick. So yeah, so far, so good. I have lost, I mean, I keep blowing my nose, so that's why, but everything actually looks really good. I think it's holding up nice. Chin looks good. Around the nose looks good. I think it looks good. Okay, so I'll see you at my final check-in. It's probably going to be in crappier lighting. Right now, I still have some daylight outside. Okay, see you then. Hello, guys. It is 6 o'clock in the afternoon. So it's only been 5.5 hours since I applied this foundation, but I'm sick. Okay, apologies. My kid just threw something in the toilet and my daughter just went number 2. So I have to deal with that. Okay, I'm going to take this off because I have to properly blow my nose. I haven't been blowing my nose properly because of the wear test, and I just keep getting worse by the hour. So I need to take this off. But I feel like it looks really, really good, actually. Like, I did not think that my T-zone was going to do this well. Usually around the 5-hour mark is when I can really see it. But I mean, I've been inside all day. It's cold, it's snowing. So I don't know how this would perform like during the summer. And I'm pretty sure the primers that I used helped out a lot. So my kids are crying. Okay. In conclusion, so far so good. I'm enjoying this foundation. I of course will keep using it. I still have the NYX foundation that I need to keep using as well, but for now I actually think this is a really nice foundation and it worked really well for me. So I hope this review helps you out in deciding whether you want to pick this up or not. If you have oily skin, I'm not sure how this will go for you. If you have dry skin, I'm also not sure because I don't know if it clings to dry spots. I don't have any dry spots, so I can't tell you. But yeah, so there's my review. And I'll go ahead and hand you on over to outro Miri. Okay. All right, my lovelies. Well, I hope you enjoyed this Makeup by Mario foundation review. I feel like when it comes to Mario, I mean, he's such a known like celebrity makeup artist, and I definitely feel that within the past couple of years, skin has been one of his main focus. So I was pretty excited when I saw that he was launching a foundation, and I'm glad that it's in my collection, and I hope I keep enjoying it as much as I am right now. First impressions. You guys know how the wear test went. I don't yet. That is future Miri. I'm still in past, present, whatever I am in. It is a pricey one, $42. I fear is a little bit more on the high end side of foundations. So I would definitely suggest that you watch as many reviews as possible before you pick this foundation up, just to make sure that you're going to enjoy it. Also, if you can go in stores to get matched, I would definitely say do that. When I did the foundation founder, it suggested 10C for me, and I purchased 11N because I'm normally neutral undertones, and I do feel like this goes good now since it's winter, but this might be too light for me in the summer. Okay, well, thank you so much for being here, my lovelies. I appreciate every single one of you. You have no idea. I hope you all had a really good New Year's. I cannot believe it's already January of 2023. Can you believe that? My twins will turn 2 on February 1st. I will have 2-year-old twins. Holy hell. Okay, well, with that being said, I would love it if you gave this video a big thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it, and you would definitely help me out in the algorithm of hopefully bringing some new and fresh eyes to my channel. And if you haven't done so already, I would love it if you joined my small YouTube family by clicking the subscribe button. I would love to have you. Okay, I will see you on the next video.